When you're struggling to survive, you need somebody to so I figured, why not give them God? Like these freaks who let us use their apartments for free. It's not only that, you know, we're paying their brand or give them a free supply, whatever they're using. That ain't just it. Motherfuckers want to feel like they're a part of something. Man, black people in this country, they want to feel like they are a part of something.
No doubt.
Stick around, Jay. I'm a school you.
Legendary shit. Motivation. Yeah, the greatest. We now two down. Yeah. I just wanna go down as one of the realest. I was raised, my parents born in the village. Where the struggle is real, this ain't a scrimmage. But they treat us like we was born by gorillas. They wanna kill us, they don't hear us, guess they wanna war. Another body, another nigga leaking on the floor. Somebody peeking through my window, guess they at my door. I don't know if it's my demons, what they after, Lord. What they after, your mind, your vision, your soul. Cause everything that you grab just turning to gold. They coming fast, the temptations of selling your soul. Cause when it comes to that cash, we just kicking that dough. That's all we know. Live from the bottom with niggas surely robbing for your stardom. See you eating and they starving, thorough breeding and they heartless. In the middle of my circle, just don't see me as a target. I ain't scheming, I ain't plotting. I'm just looking for an option on that bloody road. Yeah, that bloody road where they came and they dug up gold. But look at where we at though. And this is all we know. 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 And this is all we know.
Oh, that American dream you saw in your sleep, forget about it. Oh, that American me you thought you'd be, I swear it's just a movie. The glory stories never move me. I guess that's life when niggas spraying Uzis in places we live where mamas raise their kids and the schools is useless. Like why even do this? They be in jail by 18. I could care less what they doing. So now he's shooting. Difference is we ain't hooping. Little homie saw colors and now he's still whooping. Thinking he rocket with the rocket till he the one they shooting. They'll just miss if he lucky. I see it as redundant. Who am I to judge him? When these the thoughts while watching my other brother cut coke, sell dope and dodge undercovers. This the lifestyle here, nigga. Show no fear, nigga.
And this is all we know. 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 Since a young nigga, I wanted the ball. Running up the charts and running the score. $200,000 budget on Louis Vuitton. And me and you ain't the same, we just dealing with Lord. It's all different, I cross different. Moral of the story, nigga like me, I ball different. Used to think I'd start for the Bulls like Scott Pimpin', but ended up moving off O's like Cal Ripken with a foul living. I can hear my mom scream. Yeah. You know I ain't tripping. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't tripping off my old dame. See, I ain't tripping, that's the old man.
I ain't tripping
about these things, but it don't feel right. I can feel in my heart when our relationships start falling apart. When they ask about the rumors, if it's true, I hope you holding it down. Since we broke up and you don't come around, so who loving you now? Bottle popping and Giusepping you down, cause now it's around, nobody's around. Yeah, but I ain't tripping cause that's how life goes. Entertaining all these women, that's how I hope my life shows. Hoping that you seen what I become. I should've one and done, but instead I seen you like a one-on-one. Watch you stab me through my rear view. Now my back against the wall, it's only for the clear view. I could.
Yo, we live. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to MTM Radio. It's Sash. I got a full house today. I'm gonna get right into it. Wait, before I do that though, shout out to everybody that tuned in last week. For those who missed it, it's gonna be on mtmrecordsmusic.com/creative. We had Steve Gunna come through last week. He's another artist from the Bronx. So you can get all his music and everything on the website, as well as we had one of the pioneers at MTM Radio call in and just basically give us a history of how MTM Records started versus how MTM Radio started, and give us like a full background of the blueprint. So that's that. So all right, I'm gonna get right into it. The song I was just playing is called "Trippin" by my guest that's here. His name goes by the name of King. Say what's up. Thanks for coming. Shout out to you and King We Trust. I like that shirt. For those that don't know, the name on his shirt is the name of his new mixtape, which I was playing a couple songs from that when we first started. I believe it was called a song featuring, you said Sylvester.
Yeah, All We Know.
All We Know, yes. So I was playing that, and then you had me play Trippin'. So that's a song that's not on in King We Trust.
Yeah, I wanted to premiere that here tonight.
Oh, thank you. So you only heard that here on MTM Radio.
Yes.
So I only played like 30 seconds because I didn't want to give too much away, because I knew it wasn't on there, and if y'all want to get it, y'all got to go to him. So that's how that goes. So yeah, talk about that song, but why is it not on in King We Trust? Is that something that's fairly new? Or?
Yeah, it's new, but it ain't that new, but because I want to put out a video for that and all that, so I want to make sure, it was separate, because I'm actually coming out with another project called I don't know yet, but you know what I mean?
Okay,
but,
all right, that's cool.
No. Understanding that, when I came out with in King We Trust, it was an album that I wanted to do with me and my boys, and I wanted, everybody to be a part of it. Okay. So then when I did Trippin', it was like, I caught a vibe and said, I know this is going to be a ladies vibe. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do some more joints for the summer vibe and for more females. So that will be out next month.
Okay, cool. So I want to get into a little bit about King We Trust. I'm sorry, I got really into it. I guess I'm excited because you guys are here. I haven't seen y'all in a minute.
Yeah, I ain't seen in a minute.
I know, for those who don't know, I've been friends with these guys for like over a decade. Yeah. So just to see what you guys were doing versus, when you were 18 to now. Congratulations on all you guys' success, on everything that y'all doing. I see it. I think the movement is super dope. I love, minorities, black men with a vision and a motive. So that shout out to y'all. Yeah. So in King We Trust, so for those who don't know, let them know like where you're from, when you started rapping, because I'm just gonna act like I don't know you so that I'm not biased.
I started rapping, from like I was 12. I started doing battle raps. I started, just writing and just, just being in school, battling people in school, and then after that, it was like, I got to take it a little serious. So, I
started out like more like a hobby type of thing.
More like
fun.
Yeah, more like a hobby. I mean, I love music. I started. Right. I'm one of those guys that imitated Michael Jackson. So I grew up from that. I got a big music influence from my mom and all that, because she loves music. So I used to be always up under my mom. So music is my thing. But after that, I went to school for music. I went to a school called DMX Institute.
Where's that?
It's in Toro College. It's on, I think it's the 23rd.
Oh, I heard Toro College. Okay.
So I started off there because, I wanted to pretty much know the knowledge, because you can't just, there's a difference between a rapper and an artist.
I agree.
And,
100%.
And you need to know exactly what you're doing, because when you go in here, if you try and be independent, you need to have the most knowledge that you can get. So as I started to learn more about the music game, I realized like, I could just do this myself. So then that's when in King We Trust cut in, and then I hit my boys up, and I was like, listen, we all talented brothers, and we all could do it together, because that's one thing in our community. Everybody want to be selfish. Nobody want to help each other. You know what I mean? So I figured, let me take my platform and use it as a way to show people that, listen, if we all come together, we could put out something real powerful. So
I think a strong team definitely makes a difference in just a single person.
Yeah.
So there was a song I was listening to on my way over here from you. I'm sorry, I really want to get into it because I told him, I was like, I think I remember this story. I don't know which song it was. I don't know if it was Face of Danger or My Life, or it might have been Honor Up. Were you talking about you crashed your father's Camry?
Yeah,
I think you told me about that story mad long ago. So I was like, yo, I swore he said something about
That's
that. I was
crazy.
like, I gotta ask him about that.
That's Rotten Apple. That's Rotten Apple.
Right,
yeah.
so what was that about?
Oh, man. All right, so, you know.
We need the background story. You can't just drop bombs in the song for people that really know you and be like, yo, I remember that story.
Yeah, so one day, you know, me and my sister, it was actually my sister's graduation. Shout outs to her. She went to VSU, so my whole family went to Virginia State. So if you're from the Bronx and Harlem, you know about Skakey.
Okay, yeah,
so,
for sure.
So I was like, you know what? I ain't going to the graduation. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to Skakey because Joel Santana was performing. Chris Brown was going to be there.
This was like, what, 2006, 7, 8?
Probably before that.
Before that. I
3,
don't
4?
know. Yeah, it was a long
Skakey
time
was
ago.
actually way before 06. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? I ain't going. So I said, I snuck and took my father's car keys, first of all. So I was already doing the most. So they left. So I had a girl in my house. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna mention her name. But
don't do that yet.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. But you know, I had some girl in my house. So, you know, I had some other girls about to pull up. So, you know, I told my mans, like, yo, listen, take the car keys, go pick them up. By the time you get back, this girl's gone, and, you know, we can continue partying.
Right, okay.
So I got the shorty in my crib. So I'm like, yo, my man's calling me like, yo, bro, you ain't gonna like this. I like, damn, what happened? He's like, yo, why the car is totaled on the Bruckner? I said, no. First of all, I'm African, so it's already over. I'm thinking about
fathers are gonna wild out.
I'm thinking about my father. I ain't, you know, I wasn't thinking about the damage. I'm thinking like, damn, my father gonna kick me out. Yeah. He's gonna send me to Africa, all types of crazy stuff. You know, he's gonna send me away. So I'm like, damn, you know. So I kicked.
So you gave your friend the car to? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
So you know, I told Shorty get out. You know, I acted off instinct. So Shorty got to get out.
You gotta go, yeah, man.
I gotta go over there and go see. And I seen the car. I said, no, ain't no coming back for this. But
was it a brand new Camry?
Yeah, it actually was at that time. Yeah, it was.
And it was the current year.
Yeah.
You know what? Some Camrys was popping.
Yeah,
like they still are.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So what did your father say?
He went off. Like, he really went off. He didn't speak to me about for like 2 years after that. You know what I mean? But, you know, we back at it again.
Yeah.
You know, father and son.
Young. You know, we're young. We make a lot of dumb decisions.
You gotta make mistakes. You know, I made a big mistake, but, you know, I learned from that. But, you know, yeah, that's where that came from in that story right there in that song.
What song was that? What was
it's called Rotten Apple.
Okay, so that song, I'm gonna play that song in a little bit. But
I did go off on that too.
Yeah, I was when I busted out laughing when I heard it. I was like, yo, I swear I heard him talk about him crashing something with the father's Camry, and I was like, I gotta get the backstory of that when we get on air.
That was crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna play that song a little bit, and I just want you to go over all your social media handles for all the people that are listening that want to download your music. I'll have some of your songs, some of your album, downloadable on the MTM Records website. So if you're on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, wherever your social media is at, you can let everyone know now, and then we're gonna get into that song Rotten Apple.
Shout outs. My Instagram is a brand new king. As it said, spell it out. On Facebook is King Abongwa, ABONGWA. Snapchat is Crown Me King.
And what about your SoundCloud? That's major too, because we're gonna have the link exactly to your SoundCloud.
Crown Me King. That's
Okay,
my
cool.
SoundCloud.
All right, so before we get into Rotten Apple, I'm actually going to play that song Honor Up featuring Silk. I like that song a lot. Before we get into it, though, I want to give us a little background about that song. I feel like, you know, because I've known you guys for a little while, I feel like that song is maybe like letting people know, like, just because you might be like new
right
to
now.
what's going on as far as music, as far as fashion, as far as the, you know, the industry itself, branding, lifestyle, that you guys kind of been working on this for a while.
Yeah, we've been
for the
there.
people that
Yeah.
don't know that, and I'm the person that knows that, so I feel like this
Yeah.
song is basically letting people know, like, listen, you know, we're coming from more of an experienced background versus a new background. I don't know.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong at all.
Okay.
That's
you
exactly
actually
I'm
hit
on the
on
money.
nail.
I'm on the
Right.
money.
You hit it right on the
Yeah, 'cause,
nail.
you know, you've seen it from the start, and you know, sometimes you just got to remind people that you know, you're doing good right now, but there's people that was there before you. You know, you gotta
And
you gotta
like-
pay homage, and you gotta show love to the ones that was there before you that
Oh,
was innovating.
Can I chime in? Like,
Yeah, sure.
also, like, that song, like, with me and King, when we was thinking about it, I'm like, yo, bro, like, everybody doing something right now, but they don't really know where it's coming from. You know what I mean? And, like, a lot of people that we came across with back in the days running around in the streets, like, they don't even know that we are that influence. Like, we was the ones that you was seeing these crazy clothing on, that these people are
That
dressing
was
like
saying
this
was
now.
weird.
Yeah,
that
they-
they doing
and
now.
you see them
It's
now?
like, wait,
Yeah,
hold
we
on.
took the
I
backlash
thought y'all
for
said
that.
this was fishy. I thought y'all said this was weird. I
Yeah.
thought y'all said this was too
That's
much.
a
It wasn't
Baltimore
popping.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like that's what y'all going on Fifth Avenue to buy now. It's just like, oh, okay. Like, so I feel like this is a message to people. Like, listen, there's nothing wrong if you want to ride the wave. Go ahead. If you want to be a rave rider, do all that. You know what I mean? But please don't forget. Like,
yeah, but
where,
don't see me and make it seem like I'm copying off of you.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that.
Don't forget where I started from. That's what I feel like the
Right.
song is about.
That's a fact.
All right, so we're gonna play that, and then after that, we'll get into Rotten Apple.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Honor up, nigga, honor up. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. The flies hoes, designers plush. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. Honor up, nigga, honor up. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. The flies hoes, designers plush. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. Back to the beginning. Who knew I learned to read and write could lead to prison? But y'all don't get it, was changing faces without the singing. This game for quick thinkers. I could swipe 5K without blinking. Now let that sink in. Figured if that last 4 tight, give me Ric Flair. Many trips for that big shit. Out with the wife as I never been here. Cause only if she knew what we did here. Find a town, burn it down. Shit so non-fiction, pillow talking to no-no. The code, this speech, Jay Reed, I'm in too deep. Just for a select few who speak as fluent as me. Yeah, in your town, remixing on Catholic grounds, but the Dior's is Christian. The power players see the difference. We winning. Honor up, nigga, honor up. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. The flies hoes, designers plush. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. Honor up, nigga, honor up. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. The flies hoes, designers plush. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us.
Trying to be the flyest up in my city, I show no pity, I'm so sedity. I got the inning, watch me pull up straight up out the city. With my committee, bet I form bands like I'm Diddy. I don't think they get me, I look big, but my mind on Sean Combs. Take that. With 25, I went and brought 8 back. I rate that. Silk, I know I'm petty to state that, but I disappeared for so long. I had to bring cake back. I know they hate that. Stunting in my Cardi's beat, off white like I curved the key. Know y'all all heard of me. Y'all should all honor King, but y'all too busy saying I fell off. Why? With this money by my side, I be well off. Know some niggas that was hating, they dead off. But as I do it big, now y'all dead wrong. Y'all dead wrong. Yeah.
Honor up, nigga, honor up. If you knew what I knew, you would honor us. The flies hoes, designers plush. If
Attention all citizens. The Fifth National Bank has just been held up by
Fourth quarter shit.
All that hate was just energy. Live from the bottom, keep your friends closer than enemies. Shout out to my frenemies. Laugh in your face, behind your back, they all enemies. Y'all can never get to me. I'm too smooth in my stepping. Stuck in my ways, careers in one direction, and trusted in getting paid. Shout out my nigga Rain. Died in his whips and chains like he a slave. Now I'm riding whips and chains to do the same. I'ma cash in and only get richer. I changed up in my last name picture. You should hit the gram for my last frame picture. Your bars would hit if it had aim, nigga. I needed earnings, play the corner, Sherman, the higher learning. Got my shooters like McDurban. To talk about my old days. High school, miseducated in the hallway. Used to think I knew better, cashed in new leather. I used to tell my mom I knew better, but I knew she knew better. She had no trust in me, cause even if you wanna do good, it's what they see. But I see clear ports through my vision. Horse engine, no prison. Marble floors through the kitchen. On this track I be cooking up. Yeah. Top chef, peep up my wrist when I whip it up. Some call them bros, but at most they foes. Not every chain you see be covered in gold. So to the point, I guess I'm quick on my toes. But that Lotus flower bomb make me hit for a sip of my rose. By picking out gold, the richer the flow. And I swear I did it all for the family. Like Canby, should be somewhere hot and sandy. Came a long way from crashing my pop's Camry. I don't think they hear me. Grew up a screw up, but daddy always knew us. Besides being brought in that manure, with a light span is quick enough to lose ya. The right man is slick enough to shoot ya. I'm just dropping jewels like a jeweler. Reminiscing about my old days and how I hit that road like OJ. You know I got a vibe like jazz. I give and go to get this dough just as long as my figures grow. Yeah, visions of Paris on that Cuban like a maverick. Had to finish on top like Savage. That's what I call an attic on that top room floor. Bet I fly away like Lenny Kravitz. But higher than solar air. My next investment, I'm holding shares. Y'all better hold a pair, cause I'ma need that total. Can't you see?
Yo, we back. What's up? What's poppin'?
Yeah,
I did something wrong. Why y'all looking at me like that over there?
Yeah.
I don't like when y'all do this shit because I'm over here on the camera, so I'm still gonna talk to y'all.
Yeah.
Is there a problem over there? Is everything okay with the mechanical,
you ain't have to
technical
stop the
side?
music.
For
That's
you.
good
I
stuff.
just start the music? Okay, all right, cool. So we was playing Change Me. That's the song that I was talking about with King where he accidentally got his dad's car messed up and then he almost ended back in Africa, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then before that we was playing Hold Up featuring Silk. So we were talking about a little bit about people that might not necessarily know that you guys have been, from what I know, been on this movement for like over a decade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I just
wow.
felt like that song was very informative to let people know. I don't know, some might say arrogant. I don't see it as arrogant. I see it as maybe informative. Just as a reminder, like, just in case you forgot, let me just quickly remind you.
Do
kind
your
of thing.
research. That's all.
And also, like, I'm like people don't understand how important music is to the brain. Like, you know, you got people who just complain all day on records. Like, and I pride myself
That's a fact.
on not being that type of artist. So
Yeah.
we try to make sure when you learn our
Like
song and you saying our lyrics, you feeling yourself. You feeling like how I felt when we was in the booth.
Exactly.
That's what we want to do.
I don't think there's anything wrong with confidence. I don't think there's anything wrong with reminding somebody. And I especially feel like in this day and age, because people are so, I don't know if their heads are so far up or they're just like so lost in their world that they don't realize that, like, listen, you might start doing this a year or two, but I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
just
promise
because I'm around you doesn't mean that I'm on the same type of time that you're on.
Exactly.
I promise you, it's the Instagram followers. That's what messed
That
up.
too, I agree.
That's
I
what's
could
going
definitely
on.
agree with that. I feel like Instagram has a lot to do with it. The whole following,
You know.
The clout
numbers,
chasing,
the
that word clout.
verification. That word clout is really, really strong in 2018. I feel like a lot of people definitely clout chase.
Yeah.
So I feel like this song is a reminder to them. Like, listen, you could clout chase all you want,
want.
but the real know the real.
Yeah. Sooner or later they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back in respect, and I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, one of my other questions is I like to ask independent artists because I want to know sometimes for those who are looking to kind of be where you guys are, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of being an independent artist?
As far as being independent artists and the advantages of it is, you get to show your own vision. You know me, I like to storytell a lot. So
I see.
you know what I mean. I storytell a lot.
I see.
So
Which is good.
I would have a very, 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 very bad experience if somebody's telling me like, oh, I gotta sound like this, because you know I don't want to sound like Lil Uzi and them. I don't want to sound. I want to do what I want to do. You know what I mean?
You want to sound like King.
Yeah, I want to sound like King. And if that steers me the wrong way, then so be it, because I made that decision.
Right.
And you know what I mean? The disadvantages of being an independent artist is the fact that, you know, you can be great, but if the next man that somebody else is watching is not hyping you, they're not into watching you. You know what I mean? They're not. Everybody doesn't have their own opinion no more, so it's kind of hard to like get that attention unless you jump out the window. You know what I mean? You know, when they be doing these little these little challenges that, you know, desperate challenges,
dances and,
you know,
raps and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you gotta really, really, really just have confidence in yourself. And I believe like those type of artists I like. I like artists that have confidence in themselves. Like I could look at you and be like, yeah, he's like that, you know. And then there's certain people that I could tell like, nah, he stole like that. He stole that.
His whole swag stole.
He just went on YouTube and said, yo, he got 100,000 views, so I'm gonna go the same direction he's going. But he know he doesn't live nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people, some people talk about guns, some people talk about drugs, some people color their hair. You know what I mean? But is that really you at the end of the day? You know what I mean? You can't be a regular person and then be in your house and writing and fabricating your whole lifestyle, and you can step outside and then, you know, you're not that person.
You're not that person.
And when people approach you in that energy, you like, no, I can't do, you know. But that, you know, that's how I feel about it as far as being.
No, I mean, I agree. I could definitely relate to that. That people are sometimes try to portray a certain type of image that they're really not.
Yeah.
So I appreciate when somebody is genuine, when somebody is like very transparent.
Exactly.
Like if I know you and I listen to your mixtape and I'm like, he's not lying. This way, so like when I heard the Camry stuff, when I heard, you know, like, yo, we honest stuff, I'm like, yo, he's really talking that. Yeah, he's really telling you his life story. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with people who exaggerate their story for different purposes, but I feel like a person like myself, I appreciate when somebody's just genuine. Authentic, just telling me exactly what it is. What would you say keeps you motivated to continue to make music or continue to be an artist? I feel like being an artist in New York, especially independent, we have it 10 times harder than Atlanta, than Chicago, than LA, than all the bigger other cities, because New York is just that hard crack state. Like, we so tough on one another that we don't even want to break our own people in because we just such hard critics or whatever it is. So I feel like I want to know from upcoming artists, I feel like there's a lot of different reasons what keeps them motivated, and I feel like it's a big thing for you to be an independent artist in New York and still be relevant, still making music, because I just feel like it's not easy.
And you said my answer for me.
Okay,
and
sorry.
To be honest, that's my answer right there. You know, it's just to show. See me, I like to be lyrical. You know what I mean? And I feel like the game got away from that, and that's what motivates me. That you could be lyrical and still get on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, like I said before, a lot of people is taking the desperate route to get on, but when they get on, they realize that it ain't exactly what it cracked up to be. That you can't be yourself, and you know, and if you're gonna mess with a major and the major's controlling you and telling you like, yo, you gotta look like this, you gotta be that person, you
gotta sound like this.
You know what I mean? My way and my motivation is just saying, listen, King, you write, you know, you inspire yourself, you know, you're lyrical, and that's what's gonna bring you to the promised land. That's what's gonna bring you to the top. Not chasing nobody, not clout chasing, no, none of that. Just be yourself. You're a humble dude, you're lyrical, and that's what's gonna get me on, and that's my motivation. You know what I mean?
I love that. That was a good one. Yeah, motivation. Yeah, motivation to more. MTM Radio. There you go.
To be
I
honest,
like that. First, when I heard the intro on "In King We Trust," that was like one of the main words I hear you say, motivation. So it stuck out to me a lot. So I'd love to know what keeps people motivated. I also want to know. So for like our listeners, what can we expect from you next after "In King We Trust"? Like what's up next for you, like your next projects other than tripping? I know we spoke about tripping a little bit. If you want to get into that too, that's fine.
I said it before. I have like 3 mixtapes that I'm trying to work on right now. You know what I mean?
Man's got a lot of music in the cut.
Man's got a lot of music.
I like that.
You took a break for a little while.
Yeah, I had a long break. You know what I mean? My last mixtape.
That's very true. Yeah, because even when you had a King with Trust, I was like, damn, I haven't really heard anything from King in a while, I wasn't sure exactly what it is. But not that anything's wrong with that. I feel like it's a part of the process. Sometimes you gotta really lay low.
Exactly. My last project was 2011. You know what I mean? And that was called The Audition. You know what I mean? The name speaks for itself. That's what I was doing. I was auditioning to the game. But what it was that I didn't like the energy that I got from the streets, because I felt like it was a good mixtape, but, you know, like I said before, I'm not into chasing nobody for clout. You know what I mean? So
what was more of that mixtape about?
It was more of introducing myself to the game. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It was showing you what is my talents and what's my strengths.
So you're saying that you don't feel like the feedback was
Yeah, the
what you
feedback
wanted,
wasn't-
or
yeah.
just something's like new?
You know, no,
it was kind of like bad timing. I want to
Yeah.
say. I don't want to make it seem like it was like he was like people were hating or anything like that.
Right,
It's kind of
okay.
like a lot of stuff going on.
At that
Yeah.
time, when
At
was
that time,
this?
This is 2011.
2011.
2011.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, you know what I mean? I figured that, you know what I mean, let me take some time off. I also was doing songwriting too, because I was part of a production company where I was songwriting for up and coming artists
Artists,
too.
okay.
So I did that for a while and I got comfortable with that. But then, you know,
I never knew that.
Yeah.
You used to songwrite
Yeah,
people.
I
That's super
found- yeah.
dope. I never knew that.
yeah,
Okay, I learned something new
I
today.
did that for a while.
Got a
Okay.
couple R&B hits out there.
Got an army.
Yeah,
All
couple
right. We
of
can't disclose what's
Yeah.
what, but that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, so now currently now, you know, I'm in my bag now. Y'all gonna hear a lot of music from me. You know what I mean? I'm on your head tops. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
So
what it is.
how do you transition from songwriting to working on your own projects? Like
I
don't
said,
know
I'm
how that
authentic.
goes.
You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? It's me. At the end of the day, that's what I do. I'm an artist. I'm not just a rapper.
Right.
I'm not just, you know, you can't just box me in. I am really an artist. You know what I mean? I can rap. You know what I mean? I can't sing. I wish I did, but you know, I try it sometimes.
Nah, that shit is trash.
Yeah,
Don't do
you know what I
that.
mean? Yeah,
I'm joking.
You know what I mean? But
I'm just joking.
no, I know.
I
but-
never heard you sing before.
Nah,
if you want to sing now, you go
Nah,
always
nah,
feel free
I'm
to.
alright. I play some Barry White.
Nah, I'm
and shit, that's
joking.
me.
Nah,
Listen to that tripping.
we
He on
got
that
in
hook.
King we trust. We
Yeah.
don't need nothing else.
Yeah, all that. This is my moment. That's the only note you're gonna ever hear me get off on. But yeah, I got 3 mixtapes coming out soon. I'm all in your head tops, bro. Yeah, just
So
know
I
that.
was saying, like, from what's like the different, like your creative process. It's not, to me, it looks like your creative process is kind of diverse.
Yeah.
Kind of like you do a little songwriting, take some time off, maybe research, get your
Yeah.
mind right, do your
Yeah.
own thing, do some. So what is your creative process like for In King We Trust? From somebody that writes for R&B, then turn around and do a hip hop mixtape.
Yeah, it's all in the beat. You know what I mean? First, you know, that's the first part of it is hearing the beat and feeling the beat. You know what I mean? If you're an artist, you know that it's a feeling. It's not just, you know, you just get the beat and you write to it. It has to, the beat has to talk to you and tell you what's the message behind it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when I hear the beat, I know for a fact if it's an R&B, and that's why I also say that's why I went to school for it, because you understand, like, all right, this beat right here, I could take this and do an R&B track and market it this way. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Then you could take this track, like, all right, you know, let's get an R&B singer here, and then get 2 rappers on the, you know, on the verses. You know what I mean? That's how I work. I work off the beat and how it feels to me.
Yeah, no, I think the first thing I hear in a song is a beat.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I listen to a lot of songs that I feel like, I don't want to say that they're whack,
Yeah.
because just because I listen to a song and it's no, because I be trying to be more open minded these days.
No,
I don't be,
no.
because sometimes I hear a song and I be like, yo, it could be from my favorite artist, and I be like, yo, I don't like this song. But just because I don't like this song don't mean I'm hating. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Doesn't mean I don't. You're a whack artist. That just means that this song particular just doesn't rock for me. Like I will never play this in my car. I won't download it on my Apple Music.
that's a fact.
I won't promote it on MTM Radio. I'll just leave it where it's at. So I feel like sometimes when you're telling people, like, listen, man, I like your project, but I don't like this song. I don't
Yeah.
like that song. People take it
Nah,
a
I
different
love
type
that.
of
I
way.
honestly,
You like constructive criticism.
I love,
All right, so we're
I
going to
love
give you
it.
some. I'm joking.
I love it.
I think we challenge
Nah,
each
I love
other
it.
enough.
I love it, 'cause
I feel like, and I know that too, because I know you guys. I'm like, yeah, he's not around any yes men. So I'm sure
Yeah.
if somebody don't like it, even if you like it, and maybe let's say A don't like it,
Yeah.
he's like, yo, listen, if you like it, obviously do what you do. But my personal opinion is, I'm not really feeling it like that.
And then we kind of know what to say to each other to like
Yeah.
indicate, like, yo, bro, you need to write that over
might
without
wanna-
disrespecting. Like, cause it happens. Sometimes I might pull up on King and be thinking it sound like $1 million right here, and he be like, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's not really
It's
it.
not-
It's not really
Yeah.
popping
and
right
you know
now.
what it is?
It has
Sometimes,
happened.
sometimes the track might be dope too, but it's like, I heard that from you before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or the beat, I feel like maybe the beat might be like good, but then the
Yeah.
lyrics might be recycled. Like, didn't you just tell us about that in with different words
Yeah.
and different
Yeah.
flow
Yeah.
and 2 other songs? Like, we kind of, I like a diverse
Being
artist.
repetitive,
So when I was
like,
listening
yeah.
to you, like in King We Trust, I heard some more songs that were a little bit fast, a little bit slow, a little bit more soulful, a
Yeah.
little bit more storytelling. So I like that a lot. I'm like, I like a diverse artist that could take me down, take me up, put me in the middle, like, you
Exactly.
know, tell me a story, tell me some shit about his father, like, tell me, you know, whatever, like, tell me whatever you want to tell. So I like that, because I know sometimes, like you said, like, artists, they might be in a certain type of light, like, they just
Yeah.
only want to make this type of music,
And all
like
you're gonna
mumble
hear
rap
is a
or
bunch
whatever.
of boom boom clap.
Boom boom what?
Boom boom clap.
I'm not sure what is boom boom clap.
What's that 90s?
But that's what I need.
No.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into I was listening to Trust Nobody by you, featuring Just Love and our other special guest, Abe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into that. I don't want to know any details about it until after we get back, and then y'all could tell me how that went about. Because I also want to get into how I know you did a couple songs with Silk, a couple songs with Abe, and I'm gonna talk to a couple other artists, and I'm gonna talk to them about exactly being like in fashion and then being in music, which I think is super dope for you to be able to, create sneakers. Remix it. We create sneakers by, create your own fashion line or clothing, and then be also musically inclined to know like this is the type of music that I like. This is what I want to hear, and be able. I feel like you guys kind of make it all go cohesive. Like it all, it's all conducive to what one another is doing. So I'm gonna play that, and then after that, when we come back, we'll switch around the seat and maybe a little bit and introduce my next guest.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Trust Nobody, King featuring Just Love and Abe.
Just beauty.
Man, I swear you can't. Man, I swear you can't trust nobody at all. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. Man, I swear you can't trust nobody at all. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. Oh. We brought the weed in the hoes. Every day's a vacation. Shit was a sick combination. Weed and liquor, that is. First bottle to the bros, leave the rest for these hoes. Always smoking by the O. Until our shit hit the fan. Realize they live in the fast life. Emotions in circles, they either move to the south, run they mouth to the feds. Forgetting loyalty and riding with your clique to the end. Yeah, we know. Them statements turn me to a monster. Court cases and bail money. See my mama cry tears for me. You ratchet, put some cheese on your track, but that price on your head that had me dealing with the feds. And oh no, I don't really need that stress. No, I don't really need that stress. Break a pound down, blow it down till my eyes get low. Use a clown dog, fuck your life up, and everybody no. That's for G till I DIE. Got niggas still trying to crack. Man, I swear you can't trust nobody at all. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. Man, I swear you can't trust nobody at all. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga.
Question they friendship, question it all. Question religion, but don't question the God, huh? Cause Judas was the truest on his right hand. Envy was the man, watch him get left on the right stand next to the judge. You think them hecklers gon' buzz? They screaming, where's the love? All they do is so chuck, hoping you don't show up. But truthfully, how can this be? Cause a spade is a spade, who's so can possibly not me? I'm 3, I was made for this thing. That's S4G, ain't no squares in my team. What you mean? Only he didn't change for that cream. Why they played make believe? They the same, can't you see? Don't get fucked up. I'm on the live and I'm up. You caught a flip and you the off vision. We off the distance, what's up? I question they motive, they character. Them niggas snitching, man. But
man, I swear you
sure
can't trust nobody at all. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. Man, I swear you can't trust nobody at all. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. That nigga was supposed to be my nigga. Supposed to be my nigga. Supposed to be my nigga.
Yo, we back. What's up? What's poppin'?
Yeah.
All right, that was Trust Nobody with King featuring Just Love. There's another song playing right there by accident. That was, sorry guys. Anyway, so that was King featuring Just Love and Abe, Trust Nobody off of In King We Trust. Just one more time for those who are just tuning in, let everyone know for your SoundCloud, your Facebook, and your Instagram where they can find you at and where they can find In King We Trust.
SoundCloud, you can find me at Crown Me King. Instagram, you can find me on the Brand New King, spelled the same way. And
Facebook? You don't really like Facebook? If you're not popping on the Facebook, I don't really care about Facebook that much either. So you know, that's cool.
Don't show me no love, man. Show me some love.
We were just talking about that. Facebook not really showing King no love.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna post you on my Facebook today, everything. So everybody that's on Facebook that got me, show my son some love. He not really popping on the Facebook right now, but Instagram, I know how that feels. I felt like that, like a couple years ago. So Instagram, you said a Brand New King. Yes. SoundCloud, Crown Me King.
Yes.
Facebook, we'll get back to that another time. Yeah. So I want to thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
I gotta show you love.
Man, so I haven't seen you in a minute.
You missed our cookout the other day.
I know.
Too.
You know what's funny? I saw a couple people on Snapchat, and I was like, and I fell asleep early that night because I'm like an old head. So the next morning I got up at like 5 in the morning. I was like, that's not the cookout like King told me about. And I saw mad people on Snapchat there. I was like, damn, that looks late.
It's crazy.
You know King Party, I already know. That's not nothing for the air to talk about. We do not talk about King parties on air right now. Like, they've been real crazy, real popping. If you want to get to him, you got to find him on Instagram at a Brand New King. We're going to close out right now. We're going to come back in a couple minutes. I got my other guest, Abe, and I got Silk Hair, creator of S2989, and then Abe Gotta Be the Sneakers. So we're gonna close out with one of the songs that I was talking about that King featured Silk on. It's called Legendary. You didn't really tell us too much about that song. I was listening to it earlier.
No, it was the backstory behind that one too. And I could tell you is that I told Silk, I challenged him and I say, yo, I'm giving you a single track on this. Ooh. And you gotta body it. Like, if you don't body it, then you ain't coming on this one. You know what I mean? So he definitely smoked it.
So what you told him that if it's not hitting,
it's not hitting.
King We Trust.
You just gonna hear the mixtape and that's not on it.
He's not gonna be on it.
He definitely went off.
Okay, cool. I believe so too. It's one of I picked about 5 or 6 songs that I want to play for today, and it was one of the songs my favorite. So I'm gonna play that, and then we'll come back and we'll have Silk and Abe tell us a little bit about their story.
Yeah, you already know.
So thank you for coming again, man. I'm gonna have everything up by within the next 24 hours on MTMRecordsMusic.com/the creators page. Whoever missed it, you could get it there. It's gonna be on YouTube. King will have it. I will have it. It will be everywhere.
Yeah, I will have it.
And we will see you there.
Yeah, it's been a while. King, I'm back, nigga. And King we trust, we here. Bro. The shit gon' make me legendary. Hot cold like February. You niggas should be very worried. Shit about to get very scary. The shit gon' make me legendary. Hot cold like February. You niggas should be very worried. Shit about to get very scary. Legendary with the glow. Legendary with the flow. Legendary with the bros. Legendary with your hoe. Legendary with the glow. Legendary with the flow. Legendary with the bros. Legendary with your hoe. Mary showed the God in me. Backwood full of pottery. Swear I could've win lottery. Y'all about to hear a lot of me. Fuck love, it did a lot to me. Haters brought the best out of me. Remember days I was broke. Corny niggas tried to style on me. Bitches that was sucking dick even tried to look down on me. Now I wake up, look at my phone. Guess who trying to follow me? Same motherfucking people. Keep it phone with them regal. Still wrestle for the bread. You ain't even catch that either. Flow go overheads. Sneakers you ain't never see them. Aura glowing like it's 3M. Even
even hours of the PM. I'm sewing. New collection got me going in. No logo, so they know it's him. Exotic fabric for my women friends. The shit gone made me legendary. Hard cold like February. You niggas should be very worried. Shit about to get very scary. Legendary with the glow. Legendary with the flow. Legendary with the bros. Legendary with your hoe. Legendary with the glow. Legendary with the flow. Legendary with the bros. Legendary with your hoe. The flow is so ultra, so sis on the beat. She thought she heard Hova in a cup with germs. The pockets on clover. Dirty money, my aura, I'm El Patron. I'm giving out orders while sending out orders. The bigger the bread, the bigger the bowl. Don't fuck up the order. Run my business like a cartel. Wanna know the members, nigga, all well. No book to the story. We don't do it for the glory. MSR on the road. Call out writing on the go. 100,000 was a goal. Crackers try to crack the code, but the bros never told. So we never get old. Iced out cross around my neck. Just to prove I'm God to all of these niggas. A just dropped his first pair of sneakers. High fashion clothing, nigga, I did it. We supposed to be inside a fucking prison. I was in the basement cooking like a chemist. Mastered that hair sheen in 6 inches. You never lived it, you wouldn't get it. That's real shit. The shit here gon' make me legendary. Hard cold like February.
Yo, we back. It's lit. Special shout out to. All right, are we back? Okay, cool. So that was Legendary by King featuring. I don't care. I can catch all my bloopers. I'm keeping it real with y'all. I don't edit nothing. I post everything the way it is on Snap, on Instagram, on YouTube. Because I want y'all to see this glow. I want y'all to see when I be messing up, when I be tired, when I'm hungry, like whatever.
You hungry right now?
I'm really not. I'm not hungry right now.
You sure?
I'm pretty good right now. So I don't, I just want to be transparent. I want to be raw. So it is what it is. So special shout out to King. That was King featuring Silk called
King
Legendary. And King We Trust. Make sure y'all go get that on SoundCloud. You could download it. Crown Me King is his SoundCloud name.
ASAP.
So I'm gonna get right into our 6 o'clock guest. So that song was King featuring Silk, which is our guest here today alongside with Abe. So Silk is a fashion designer for say the name of your brand.
S2989.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say that, but I want him to say it. S2989, and then we also got Abe here, who is the creator of
Gotta Be the Sneakers.
Yeah, Gotta Be the Sneakers. I'm gonna get that on my my live right now. Gotta Be the Sneakers. These sneakers are super dope, man. Can we zoom in? Yeah, get that on the camera. There you go. Right, all right. So Gotta Be the Sneakers. If you want to get them, there's no possible way to get them other than to get through Abe.
That's right. That's right.
That's a fact.
That's right.
They're nowhere else. All right, so I want to get right into it. Thank you guys for coming. I so appreciate y'all. I know that a lot of people don't know this, but I know you guys for a long time. So to see you guys basically go from the bottom to where you're at now to a sneaker on top of my desk is super dope. Mm-hmm. So shout out to y'all. We're going to get right into it. How did this come about? Like, maybe I should say, where did the name come from? Because I like the name. I think it's kind of catchy.
The name came from a song me and my bro Sylvester worked on a while back. This might have been 2012. As an artist, I just combined the two things that I love the most, music and footwear.
Okay.
And then he just came up with the hook, and then I made it a lifestyle. Like,
yeah.
So y'all just came with the name together.
Yeah.
That's dope.
He came up with the track, the hook, and I just ran with the whole thing.
Okay, so then how do you? Because I don't know how to create a sneaker, so I'm so intrigued. Like, how does this process start from having a sketch, like you drawing on a piece of paper, that to actually, because like I said, I just showed a sneaker, to actually having footwear? How does that process go?
The process, honestly, I went to FIT.
Okay.
We went to FIT, but I continued going towards footwear, of course. They taught me the drafting, the sketching, the breakdown of the functioning of the foot. So I basically had to start with sketching because it wasn't the same when I used to draw back in the days. So I had to
till now. Okay.
So
okay.
Sketching took me a while. It took me about like a half a year to get my drawing up to part. But I've been sketching for a while. So after the sketching, you go through the drafting part. So you just kind of start dividing the upper, the outsoles, how you want the shoe to feel, and who's your target and market.
Okay.
Market, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So
So drafting, what is exactly consists of drafting? Is that start like building the shoe? I don't even know the proper words to use. Like,
now drafting more so is it's more so the, how can I say this? It's the breakdown of the shoe.
Yeah, to show the different dimensions.
Yeah.
Oh, the shoe. Because I saw you post one time. It was like a cardboard, and I feel like it was. I don't know if that's a part of drafting. Like you kind of put together like a cardboard. Sample. There you go. Right. A cardboard hit me foot. Oh God, Mad Caribbean. A cardboard. Shut up. A cardboard sneaker. I saw you post that one time.
Yeah.
So is that a part of the drafting process?
No, that's more the ideation. So I go through the process. You know me. If you know me, like how my friends know me, my guys know me, it's like I'm always constantly thinking. So if I see something, I'm like, oh, this would look cool like this, and then. You know, I get a person like Silk by my ear, but you got to do it this way, and it's got to be this. But you know, I'm constantly on the ideation process. You go through my phone, you go through the notes,
which I think is a good. I think is a very ideal part to have in your process because it kind of keeps you fresh, keeps you consistent. Yeah. So so then you go to drafting, so which is basically like you were saying. I wanted to know with the cardboard you just get a cardboard shoe, a cardboard thing, and you start sketching on it. Like, what was that? What is that about?
Well, the cardboard more so is just to see
like the sole of the foot.
More so just the direction of the design that I would want to take. Okay. You know, so I just like, all right, I see this. It's seeing it in a physical form because the
shoe molding is like $5,000.
Yeah. So with that little preview insert and me just sketching on it, I can see things a little bit more better. You know, without having to sketch it on paper. So I kind of get a more 3D feel.
Okay, so then what's the process after drafting?
After drafting comes prototyping. You know, you can either use clay, you can use the cardboard as you've seen earlier, on prior, excuse me. You can also tape a shoe up and just design that as well, which I've done numerous times. Okay. So those are usually the steps I take to see what
so then after you get a prototype and you kind of play around with your design, then what's next?
Start doing color blocks, colorways, you know, trying to see what colors fit the design, what stories I can build with the colors as well.
Okay, so then after you do a prototype, you get the color you like, then what's next? I want every step of this because I don't know anybody else that ever made a sneaker. I don't know nobody else. I know people who make clothes, make music, they have business, they do hair, nails, whatever you want, but I know nobody else. So I'm very uneducated. That's I got a lot of questions.
So am I.
Okay,
good.
Okay,
I'm constantly learning.
All right, so then what's next after you get the prototype and you figure out what colors you like?
You run a sample, you know.
Okay.
At the time, it's usually, well, not at the time, but usually a sample is like a smaller size, like a size 9, according to industry standards. We can.
I'm about to say, I thought a size 9 was kind of big.
Nah,
it's not.
Nah, it's not.
It's like
I'm a size 8, and I thought I had big feet. Okay, all right. So I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
All right.
So size 9. That's why if you ever look like online and a lot of like Jordan samples are around, they usually are size 9 or 9.5.
Okay, so it's like the average type of size. Okay, cool.
So you do a sample. You want to see how it feels, how it looks in a physical form, and you know, now you kind of like start depicting out the details of what you do and don't like. Once you see it on the full shoe.
Okay, so then you do a sample, a prototype. Then what's next?
After you see,
do you wait for feedback at some point at this, or you just keep going off of what you like?
Well, I mean, as far as like the let's say the sample process, you kind of get the feedback, you know. Luckily enough, I have a great amount of support, so I just can send these two guys and another few other individuals and pictures. They be like, no, yeah, okay, yeah, take this. All right, cool, yeah, let's go. You feel me? So it makes my life way much easier. You know?
I get on everybody nerves with that stuff.
What? Wait, you get on everybody nerves with what?
Because I'll call you at 5 in the morning and tell you everything I saw wrong before somebody else could do it.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. At first it was annoying, but it makes sense because it's like you don't. I mean, we're teaching ourselves, we're guiding ourselves. You feel me?
Right.
It feels good to watch somebody support you too.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a good learning process. It's a good learning process for the both of you guys because he could see what sometimes your friends could see a potential in you that more than what you see in yourself.
Right.
Somebody's been around you for a long time and be like, yo, I might not necessarily know the way you think, but I understand the way you think. And
Right.
like, listen, this might be cool, but if I show you this, it might be a little cooler. Like,
Right.
you know? Okay, so then when did you come up with the name Gotta Be the Sneakers? Like,
Well,
what year? Or
that
when
was
did this all start?
2000 and I'm gonna say 2012. Gotta be the sneakers started. The name stood. It stuck around, but it was like in the shadows. You know, I didn't really do too much with it. Then I came out with my last project. It's a new Abe, and we brought out the idea again. We did the same. We actually did a more up tempo hook. Same hook, but it was a little bit more up tempo.
Okay.
I love the energy, and I built from that point on again.
Okay.
So from 2000 and let's say 14 to I think maybe time flies.
13, that was
We've been out
5
here
years
for a
ago.
long
That's what I'm
time.
saying. It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
man.
Y'all getting old.
Wow,
I'm
that's how
getting
you.
old too.
Yeah,
I'm
see?
getting old too, but I'm just saying y'all getting old.
Older.
Older, yeah. I'm sorry, older.
Wiser at least.
Yeah, that too. All right. So if somebody wanted to get a pair, I want to show these sneakers on my Facebook.
Go ahead, do your thing.
If somebody wanted to get a pair of these sneakers, Gotta Be sneakers, what do they gotta do?
They gotta follow me.
They gotta follow.
Well, they gotta follow everybody that's here today first. You follow all of us first,
Facts.
right?
Immediately.
And then
Word.
after you follow us, you hit me up on the DM. And I followed everybody that you told me to follow.
Yeah.
Then we could talk business.
Yeah.
There's only 25 pairs, by the way. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm only doing.
I saw orange and I saw
Yeah.
gray. I think I saw your little brother in black, or if I'm not mistaken, or he had a T-shirt that said "Gotta Be sneakers." You
Right.
guys make T-shirts? You guys make clothes
Right
as
now,
well?
right now I'm just.
So you frauding?
No.
So why do you have Gotta Be the sneakers?
Nah.
Because I like the T-shirt, and I had a
Do you?
feeling that you was gonna come up here and say that y'all only make sneakers and y'all don't make a T-shirt. When I saw your brother with the T-shirt,
I mean, I
So
only
I
have a
wanna
black
know-
T-shirt.
That's the family edition.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that right now. We want to share it as caring.
That's a fact.
So-
That's a fact. I'll make sure to send you a care package or something
Yeah,
soon.
come on, hook me up. What's
I
wrong?
got you.
So it's only sneakers, right?
Right
It's
now, as of right now, it's sneakers and one black T-shirt. that I
one
have.
black.
A black tee with the logo on it.
It's so annoying. Okay, so it's sneakers and one black T-shirt. Okay, so I want to know, what would you say that kind of motivated you to get into footwear? I feel like I said, I know you guys know a lot of people from the Bronx. I know a lot of people from the Bronx, Harlem, tri-state area in New York. I really don't know anybody else who is making sneakers. So what would you say that kind of motivated you? I know you said that music and sneakers kind of go in one for you,
Right.
as a part of like your lifestyle.
Right.
What would you say keeps you motivated to make sneakers and to create a lane for yourself that really not that much people are doing in this day and age?
Filling in the blanks. Right now, well, as of always, my motivation is filling in the blanks.
Right.
I mean, being aware, you pay attention to a whole lot of things, you know, and what you pay attention to is what's missing the most. So I constantly try to figure out how I can fill myself in to what's missing. And I look at footwear to the very origin of it and to the origin of the culture, and it hasn't stuck to that what it was. You know, when I grew up, it was very limited. You can only catch the Dunkins, the foams, when you could catch them, and then that was it. Now it's like
you could go on an app, you could go
over.
online, you could know
It's
somebody
over.
that work at a store, pay them double the price. I just feel like there's no exclusiveness
at all, and that's what motivates me. That, and then also just that and also finding a way to grasp people in a total different way, you know.
So what would you say are the maybe advantages and disadvantages of being an up-and-coming designer from New York City, which is one of the toughest cities I feel like to do music or to do fashion? So much to do anything. You're right. To do anything is competitive in New York, because I just feel like New York is overpopulated. Everybody doing everything, and people are doing things, copying off of people that don't even know they're copying off of them.
Right.
So they're cutting into their lane and not even knowing. So what would you say kind of motivates you, or what are the advantages and disadvantages of, you know, being an upcoming, you know, footwear, I should say, designer, sneaker designer in New York City?
I mean, a disadvantage would be, I don't know. I'm just an optimistic person.
If there
I
is
only
no disadvantage, then
I
say
don't-
it. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
with
s-
that.
I don't see nothing wrong with with anything. You know, I'm only seeing like the good in any situation. So I only see the advantage of it's my vision. You know, no one else has it. No one else has thought of it.
True.
No one has my grind. You know, I also pay attention to that. Like, you can say you do this and that and this, and it's like, but you don't go as hard as I do. And if I think you going as hard as I am, I'm probably just gonna go even harder. But
Big fact.
That's nothing for me to really like.
True.
To really like, you know, I don't use that
Compare,
as
yeah.
I don't use that as leverage or try to compare myself to it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into one of the other songs from In King We Trust. It's called Around the Globe by King.
Oh, it's my
but
jam.
yeah, I like that song as well. So we're gonna get into that. I'm not gonna play the full song because, like I said, I don't want y'all to just keep going to the website, listen to the song that defeats the purpose of artists coming here and working their butts off. And we need streams, spins, downloads, like the whole nine.
I need all that.
King said he need all of that for those who don't know. So we're gonna get into that, and then when we come back, we'll go over your social media handles. We'll let everybody know if they want an exclusive pair, gotta be the sneakers, what exactly they gotta do to get a pair of these sneakers.
Right.
And then we'll go into we'll interview Silk, and we'll get into a few of his pieces that I think are pretty dope, and then we'll go from there.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah. We making moves around the globe. Yeah, we been killing all the shows back. Yeah, we been getting to the door. Yeah, we been crushing all these hoes. Yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. They know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah,
Yo, I fly, I had a hard life. Trying to get paid in full like Makai Fight. But now they want the bezel like a Klondike. Brown banded, face beat up, it's all nice. Take a picture, yeah, it's on site. New York nigga from the Bronx, weighing all nice. With Nas, just wanted one mic. Bet that money made him that nigga dough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was trying to live and show, get my niggas off the road. Life ain't always promised when you on the block and flipping O's. Get your money on the low, never fall out over hoes. And when it come to bottle service, order Ace to spill them more. I stepped in like I vanished. I damaged and pulled off in that vanquish. Bad dollies up in playroom and they Spanish. Money makes me smile more cause I can style more. Make them more for the bummy days when I was down more. Funny how you making money, they stick around more. To make a change should be up to you. Trips overseas just to get these niggas a salty view. What I'm spitting is mad real. Fucking Advil, just an African spitting mad real. Just a story on how my ad feel. I'm trying to put my hands closer, trying to see how ass feel. Yeah.
We making moves around the globe. Yeah, we been killing all the shows back. Yeah, we been getting to the door. Yeah, we been crushing all these hoes. Yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. They know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know. Yeah, yeah, they know.
Royal. Lyrical assassin. Royal. Shaw, they want me to do it again. Hey, they want me to do it again. Young nigga, but the oldest out all of my friends. I'm too authentic to pretend, so let's begin. Feeling like your boy McGrady. The way I rock it is magic. What happened to the competition was tragic. You know the moment you look at a nigga, he thinks he has it. He started rapping, I started laughing like that's how it happened. I'll be pulling out all kind of flows. So the checks need all kind of O's. Cause I be rhyming like a nigga got Obama goals. Cause and effect and the reaction like it's dominoes. Royal. Royal, got a view right on top of the building. A marksman with the aim explains when you're on top of you killing. Evidence of the competition on top of the ceiling. New York nigga to the opposite, it sound like I'm drilling, but I'm killing. Royal, 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 Royal. Version today. Royal, 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 Royal. Royal, confident like Cameron in the pink rain. Royal, presidential like Coach Raleigh in the Heat's game. Royal, monumental like this is mind and mental. I give you 38 reasons why I'm special. It's not an issue. Royal, more soulful than a full plate out of CeeLo's. Shout out to my niggas that got hit with the Rico. No, Royal, not the repo. Charges bigger than Debo. We was making wishes, hoping we was ballers like Skee-Lo. Out in Vegas, a bitch boosting my ego. Her best friend really jacking my stilo. Yeah, on the dash it was like 702. Shout out to my chicks with credit scores at 702. Yeah, nicknamed the murderer. Yeah, she always killing shit. She be special in the club. New York nigga in this bitch. Catch me in the VIP. Silk hit him with a dirty.
Yeah, that was your boy.
Go ahead, King. Tell him what he did, because King taking over today. So we're gonna let King. King is my co-host. Shout out to him. Shout out to you. Tell him what song that was from and where we can find it at. Go ahead, King. Take it away.
That was Royal Flow right there. I have to show y'all a little difference of, between real rap and fake rap.
Hey, heard you.
Well, you get that on SoundCloud. In King We Trust. Crown Me King. It is what it is.
Yes.
All right, so that was
Lincoln
Royal.
Bio.
That was that Lincoln Bio. The
Lincoln
first,
Bio. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you gotta forget about you because that's how I found you.
Yeah.
Your SoundCloud is on Lincoln Bio. Because I went to SoundCloud and I was putting in a brand new King.
I should be up there. I paid money to be up there.
I put in a brand new King. It didn't come in. Then I put in Kingsley, and I was like, all right, there's no way he would use his real name.
Yeah.
So then I went to I was like, all right, this is too much. So I just went to your Instagram and it was in your bio. So
but I gotta talk to SoundCloud though. I'm supposed to be once you go to the main page. I'm supposed to be there. I pay for that.
How long were you supposed to be there for? Something they tell you you're supposed to be there. You only be there for like a day or 20.
They made it seem like forever.
Oh, all right. So you gotta go check that. All right. So the first song we played was "Around the Globe." That's in King We Trust, and then we played Royal Flow.
Bad.
So I want to get back into. I was talking earlier with Abe. He's the creator of Gotta Be the Sneakers. I was saying before that I don't really know anybody. I don't know anyone that knows anyone that's created sneakers. So I think that's super dope.
Not flip-flop sneakers.
Yeah, not flip-flops. No, we talking about sneakers. Where the sneakers is at? Where they at? They're batting
back on his foot.
All right, that's cool. We saw them already. That's cool. So for those who want to get a pair of your sneakers, how can they do? And also I want to know, how do they run? Like true to size, US, Italian? How what do your sizes work like?
I tell everyone to go to size down. They run a little bit bigger because they're wide. So dad shoes. The style is made to be with a little bit bigger. So I tell you go size down.
Go size down. Okay. Yeah. So if I want a pair of sneakers right now, what would I have to do?
Just contact me. I only have 25 pairs of the double strap Love.
What is your Instagram, your Facebook, and anywhere else where they can get these sneakers? Instagram
at Gotta Be the Sneakers. YouTube, Gotta Be the Sneakers. Instagram again, ABTR3S. What else? Facebook, Abraham Hamilton.
Jesus.
Twitter.
We need to know it all.
Twitter, AB3 the Great.
Hey.
Let me see what else. LinkedIn. If y'all need me to work for y'all.
You need me a LinkedIn. Okay.
Abraham Valadares.
Okay.
Jesus.
What else? I think that's it.
Snapchat,
ABTR3S as well.
Okay, cool. So
any other social media?
Any other social? I don't really know. It's too much. I can't keep up. I think for Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook is enough.
Yeah, Vine.
I don't think Vine is that popping. You still got Vine? Anybody use Vine?
I thought that was destroyed.
I'm about to say people use Vine. I thought Snapchat took over that.
Might as well just give you a Skonex then if you want to
MySpace or something. I didn't know nobody used Vine. I thought that joke was long ago.
It's over. I'll fuck with y'all.
Okay, so that's so. My other question is, you said there's only 25 pairs of these sneakers?
Yeah.
So then what's next?
Next, I'm moving on to volume 2. Right now, this is volume 1.
Okay.
25 pairs, double strap Love. And then I'll move on to volume 2. I don't have no set date as of yet. I like to work on a product first and
before you do
figure
it,
out,
right?
yeah.
Which is, I think, is more important. What can we expect from Volume 2? Different designs, or like what any info?
Son, next level.
Definitely something next levels. Same book, different chapter. You know, the double love still remains. You know, I've been wearing no laces for the whole year, so that's another motivation behind me starting the footwear.
Good. I hate laces. They're annoying.
I haven't
I
worn
never
laces
tie my
since
shoelaces
last year.
ever since I was a kid. Like my dad, what he used to do is like I would make them like fit with the lace, like, you know, make them stretch it out and then tie a knot on the end of the lace so I could just slip my foot in there, and I would never tie the lace. So I saw him doing that growing up, so I picked up that style, and to this day I hate shoelaces. They're literally one of the most annoying things ever. So shout out to you and Gotta Be the Sneakers for taking that into consideration.
Can I say one thing? Shout out to that what sneaker site that was that posted the new dad sneaker for 2018, and it happened to look exactly like the Gotta Be the sneaker.
I think it was Nice Kicks.
Nice Kicks. So shout out to Nice Kicks.
Okay, and what was it? There was like a similar design to Gotta Be Sneakers?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You know, they're not gonna give my boy his credit.
Oh yeah, of course not. Especially when you up and coming. There's a lot of people I feel like they're on a higher platform that they follow people like us influence them. Like people that don't have a big following or a big stamp in social media or in fashion or in music. But we're on their radar, so they're like, yo, that shit is dope. That shit is fly. Like what's up? Like
yeah, that's something that I want to get into too when I start to talk.
Oh, all right. So we gonna get Silk on here because Silk was the first person on here, so we gonna get him on here. We want him to talk that talk.
A lot of people think that the industry are the innovators, and it be us in the street that really give you the style, that really give you the new wave, and a lot of us get overshadowed because just circumstances, different type of circumstances, and I'm just happy that all my bros is here right now, and we working.
I was gonna play a song, but I'm not gonna play a song. I'm just gonna get right into it. So thank you so much for your time.
Most definitely.
But I'm gonna get right into Silk.
Let's get it.
All right, bet. So Silk is the creator of S2989, which is his clothing brand. I've known him for a while. So for those who don't know who you are, give them a little background about where you're from and exactly what do you do.
Okay, I'm from Eatable Projects.
Shout out to the Bronx.
I got the name Silk. I got the name Silk from playing basketball. I used to do music.
Do people still call you Silk?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Because I feel like I see Sylvester, but I'm like, I know him as Silk. I don't want to call him Sylvester. It's so weird.
My mother called him Silk.
Huh?
My mother called
Your
him
mother Silk? Okay. I feel like most people still call him Silk. But then when I saw
calling me
Sylvester,
that
I was
since
like,
I was 12. So it's like it's something that kind of just stuck with me.
with you? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. I was playing basketball pretty much my whole teenage life. Throughout those times, I was always thinking about fashion, trying to get into fashion, and now I'm pretty much here. You know what I mean? And I took a lot of risks to get to this point, and I lost a lot of friends to get to this point.
I know that feeling. It be like that sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes they say that's how you level up when you start.
It's a weeding out process.
Yeah, you start shedding certain things that you used to do, certain people that you used to hang out with, certain things that used to interest you don't really interest you anymore. So I think that's a part of the process of creativity and growing.
Yeah.
So when was S2989 created? Like, how did that all start?
To be honest, even though I'm not in contact with this person no more, I always want to like shed light on this situation because you don't meet too many individuals that will show you something that can change your life.
True,
you know
I agree. Very true.
I want to shout out to Omari Nibs. He's the head designer of Naramo.
I know that brand.
I actually started modeling for him at first, and then
I knew about that.
He kind of was like, "Yo, bro, like." At the end of the day, I know you could do this because when we was younger, you was one of the people that was saying this first. Yo, I want to get into a clothing line. I want to get into a clothing line.
Or I want to wear shit that nobody else is wearing.
Exactly. So me modeling with him, I started picking up on little, little tricks and all of that. And then one day I just took it upon myself to just do it myself. And anybody who know me, I learn things very quickly. I can see things and just get it. Like I got a photographic memory, able to let you know. Like I'm probably one of the fastest thinking people on his feet. Like, so, and I'm constantly always thinking, and then also being like the type of individual I'm looked at as where we're from, I kind of put that into my clothing. I always try to keep that exclusivity. Like, so like my whole life plays into this. Like the name is the first letter of my name.
And it's your
Sylvester,
birthday.
And my birthday
all right.
and the year I was born.
Okay.
So I kind of like try to give you everything I experience within the brand.
Make it conducive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So that's how it started. So what year did you actually start designing clothes or sketching?
I was designing clothes since I was about 9. I could tell you another story, being 9 years old, and this is when I knew it was something different. When it came to me in fashion, I knew eventually I would be doing exactly what I'm doing now. I remember being 9 and my mom's going school shopping for me, and she bought me all of the popping stuff that everybody else is wearing. I cried to take all of those clothes back to get the things that I wanted, so I wouldn't look like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which is dope.
I always been like real fashion savvy and
unique.
real
innovative.
Like attentive when it comes to that. I try not to look like anybody. I try to.
And
make
what everybody
clothing.
else has kind of. I feel like that too. If I want a pair of sneakers and I see like the whole hood got them, I don't want them no more.
Yeah.
I don't care how fly they are. I don't care who made them. I don't care if Kanye, the
Big
Pope,
fact.
Obama.
She said the Pope.
Kanye, the Pope, Obama, Donald Trump, Hov. I don't care. If everybody got them, I just don't want them. Because I just feel like it's not exclusive, and I feel like everybody's taste is different. Like, it doesn't matter. You could have sneakers that 3,000 people in the Bronx have, you know what I mean? And you could rock them in a way that nobody sees that you wear
That's a
them.
fact.
So that makes you, stylish, which is all good and gravy. That's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, me personally, if I see that everybody that's walking down my block has these $200 pair of sneakers, I no longer want them.
That's
I
a
want
fact.
another pair of $200 sneakers that none of y'all don't have.
I remember back in the
you,
days.
to be honest with you, King and Abe could contest to this. Like, I get so angry sometimes. I had about 4 pair of Yeezys. I sold all of them. Because I saw them on too many people.
That's a fact.
So it's
And
just
they don't
like,
even, you know what it is? I feel like sometimes when people wear like the Yeezys or NMDs or whatever popular sneakers that are more exclusive or harder, I should say, to get, or if you want them, you have to pay double. People wear them with, like, I just throw them on. Like, I seen somebody in an Adidas suit, Adidas tracksuit with the Yeezys on. I'm like, what did you think about? When you wore that? Like, you didn't think about nothing. Like, I don't know if you got just in the dark, if you was tired. I don't know what it was. But I just feel like sometimes people just get things because everyone else has them. And that turns me off personally. So I feel like with you guys are similar. Like, yo, listen, I don't want nothing that nobody else is doing. I want all my stuff to be exclusive. Like, I don't want nothing that the hype beast is doing. I don't care about Yeezys. I don't care about Pharrell sneakers, Kanye, none of that stuff. Like, y'all are just like, yo, this is my style, this is my way, and like, I just feel like it's more exclusive. I think that maybe what draws me to it, and what draw me to you guys. I'm like, oh yeah, they on that wave. They don't want that shit that everybody else got. Like,
that's
which is dope. Yeah,
Style over fashion.
Yeah, for sure.
honestly, a lot of I was told to be humble, man, but like, I've been through too many situations where like, you got to start letting these people know. Like, a lot of people out here learned how to dress from us, man. Females, guys, all of that stuff, man. And this is the year where I'm not settling for just letting people overlook the real.
Facts.
That's one thing I'm not doing this shit.
I'm with that.
I'm not letting that rap no more. If you know that we doing it, acknowledge that, man. Acknowledge that, because y'all want acknowledgement from us.
Facts. I feel like, I don't know what it is with people acknowledging others who maybe inspire them. I don't know if maybe they feel like you guys may say that they're copying off of them, or they're just trying to be like y'all. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like there's something that holds people back from giving credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I'm a strong energy guy, and like I got out of that whole phase. It's like trying to say people are copying, because it's like, you might meet somebody on the same wavelength as you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Doesn't mean they didn't even know what you were doing, but it's the type of time they on. Yeah,
but then
for sure.
you do have your people who you would think they work for Kinko's. You know what I mean? So like, it's a gift and a curse with it. You know. Next question.
Next question. No, I thought you was continue talking, so I was gonna let you go. My other question was, okay, so for your clothing brand, what was the first piece, or when was the first piece that you premiered to the public? Because I know you say you've been designing for a long time, but when did S2989 really become like a brand, a clothing line, or lifestyle, or something that you basically, it seems like you're putting your all into to basically execute who you are as far as fashion, music, and your lifestyle?
For starters, I want to say the shirt that Abe got on was like one of the first pieces.
This right here?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you that because I was gonna say, I'm like, I like that shirt a lot. I was like, I bet you that's some silk shit, right? Okay, cool. So let me zoom into let's get into Abe's shirt right here. This shirt is pretty dope. I like it. What is the material? Because that can't be, that don't look like no cotton.
Yeah, that's neoprene.
Yeah,
right
there we go. I'm like, that don't look like no cotton. Don't look like no polyester. You know, nothing schmegular.
I try to like go after my fabrics, like how I shop for my regular clothing.
Okay.
So I always try to be exclusive.
So this
with
shirt you said is neon?
Neoprene.
Neoprene. Okay. And what would you say? Yeah, show that shirt because that shirt is dope. You can see the quality in that shirt because, like I said, when I looked at it, I could tell that's not cotton, that's not polyester, that's not the regular basic T-shirt. Hey, there we go. That's what I like to hear. You go to dry clean. You can't put that in your washing machine. In your
I've been losing weight again in his clothes.
King is working on getting his weight right. He said because he want to be able to rock S2989.
I'm trying.
So or we can get silk to make custom made pieces. Or we can get silk to make custom made pieces. All right. So
can I shout out one brand?
Sure, go ahead.
It's in the works, and I have something to do with it as it coming out, and it's called Foreign Disciples by my man Beetlejuice the Fiend. I just want to get everybody attention going in that direction because he got a good idea. And I'm happy
what's
to
his
bring
name?
it forth with him. Beetlejuice the Fiend.
Beetlejuice the Fiend, and what's the name of his brand?
Foreign Disciples.
Foreign Disciples. I like that name. Okay.
Yeah, it's fire.
That name is cute.
So I definitely want to shout him out because
I could fit that.
lift.
So are you collabing with him, or you guys just creatively connecting, or
like I wouldn't say collabing. Like I'm kind of just helping him bring it to life.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty much my part that I play in that.
Okay, so all right. So back to your clothing brand. I was saying, like, what would you say was like, what motivated you to decide, like, listen, this is the name, or I should say, I like the name a lot. I think it's catchy. I like that it's very transparent to your birthday, meaningful, I should say. How did you come up with that name?
Like I said, it was like kind of a play on my name, my birthday, and the year I was born. It actually was 5/29/89 at first, and I was like, the 5 kind of like somebody else could have that birthday. So it's like, you know, why? Like, let me make this like
May 29th, 1989.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not February 9th.
No.
Oh, I thought it was. All right, cool. Okay,
so
I was wrong.
It's S2989.
He's a Gemini.
My birthday. And the 89 is the year. Yeah, I'm a Gemini.
You got something against Gemini?
No.
Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my Gemini comments to myself.
Yeah, she's a Gem, bro.
Anyway, I'm not a Gemini. I'm an Aries.
Oh, I was
we
about
are
to
the first
ask.
sign created in history. Just in case anybody cared to know.
I thought you was a Gem the way you jumped to the defense.
Wow, that's why you're superior.
I don't really like the sounds of what y'all making right now because Aries is popping and y'all sounding real sad. But whatever.
I don't never come across Aries.
Well, you should.
I don't never see y'all.
You don't know the history. I'm telling you, the first sign discovered in history is the Aries. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm so serious.
So Adam and Eve were Aries?
I said the first sign. Listen, I didn't say the first people. I said the first sign discovered in history in the zodiac world is Aries.
All right,
so
cool.
automatically it kind of symbolizes you first, number one, best, you know, all go together. Anyway, whatever. Shout out y'all Geminis, Cancers, all that other good stuff. Anyway, back to S2989. You're right. Back to S2989. So if somebody wanted like custom pieces, or if somebody wanted certain pieces from you, how would they go about doing that?
Right now, you could reach me straight on Instagram. I have like a business page on there, 4_ S2989. The 4 underscores is there purposely because I didn't want you to be able to just instantly find it. I want you to have to look.
Ooh.
Scavenger.
Ooh, we gotta search.
I don't want you to.
All right, you heard.
I'm not really into the whole commercial.
It's not that accessible.
Magazine. Yeah, I don't want to be that accessible.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I feel like brings exclusiveness and uniqueness to it. Like, you know, you might want this, doesn't mean you can get it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you don't deserve it. It just means it's not gonna be that easy.
And even to go back to like how it all started, it was like I was doing music at first, and like I might get a little emotional. I ain't gonna cry or nothing, but when I talk about this, it kind of puts me in a different mood.
There's nothing wrong. This is the place to be.
When I was doing music, it was like I was losing close people to me, like, and it was for we was trying to do music, so it was like we were trying to do something positive, but it was so much negative around us, and I was just losing people left and right. And I don't even want to necessarily say death. It was just like money started to change relationships. That you know, it just made everything weird. So with that happening, I started feeling incomplete. Like when we was rapping, I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta have the clothing line going, because it's like, I don't feel right when I'm going to the studio and I'm recording and I know I'm supposed to have this going.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here talking about I want to be a designer, I want to do this, I want to make this, but I have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
So it just got to a point where I just had to put my money where my mouth was. And I think the last letter I wrote to the bro when he was away, you know what I mean? I told him, like, when you come home, I'll have this going. And he came home and he had outfits waiting for him. So that was my real goal. Was like, I didn't want to let everything that happened while I was rapping, and then while my brother is making a sacrifice for everyone, I didn't want him to come home to nothing. Like, we just trying to still do one mixtape. We still trying to do this. It's
one
like,
shirt, right.
I want to be doing this. I want to be actually moving. And
and we had shows and all that.
Yeah, like,
that's
I'm
dope.
actually I had 2 of my own fashion shows.
Right, I saw you guys had a pop-up show.
Pop-up shop.
Excuse me. And then I saw you had a fashion show, but not recently, like a while ago.
Yeah.
And I think that wasn't the first one I saw. But there was one before that.
Yeah, I had my first actual show for S2989. Shout out to Leon NY. That was another brand that was like the sub feature for my first show, and that one was August 23rd of last year. And then we went at it again in February, and I think it was actually February 23rd.
Okay. What would you say was the first time or when did you like produce or create your first product or article of clothing?
Now it was about, I want to say 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
Did
what would you say what changes between then and now?
My knowledge for clothing, because I didn't, like, when I went to school when I went to FIT, I was in there for a program just trying to get a certificate so I could be certified to work in certain areas of fashion.
Okay.
And
all right.
when I got out, I was like, when I got there, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, and I just didn't know how to go about it. And a lot of people, they try to downplay you when you don't have the right schooling and stuff like that. So I kind of liked that pressure on myself, having to show and do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, prove myself. You feel me? So with that, I want to say my techniques got better. And this is all stuff that I taught myself, just making mistakes, coming back, trying again. Like, now I'm making full leather pants. I'm making fur jackets.
Yeah, I seen that fur coat, and I seen that House of Chanel long sleeve.
And this is all me
now.
I want to say that too, like, for all the people who keep coming up to me and ask me, am I doing this myself? Like, that sometimes it's really disrespectful, because, yeah, it's supposed to be 12 people helping me do this, but I'm this one person doing this, and I'm just letting y'all know now, it's me sewing the clothing. So when you see something hot, it's me doing it. It's no one helping me.
So you're the man
it's
behind
me.
the motive.
You feel me? I have supporters. I have supporters. I'm be honest. I want to shout out to my girlfriend, because she one of the people that be like keeping me focused with this
Super
whole thing.
dope. Yeah. Shout out to there's always a strong lady behind a strong man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Always. So shout out to her on that. Yeah. So if somebody wanted articles of clothing, what exactly they have to do, and I want you to just list. I'm going to get into another song off of the In King We Trust album, because I'm just going to be streaming that all day. Go over your Instagram, your Facebook, Snapchat, and wherever email address if somebody's looking to get S2989 clothing, what exactly they got to do.
Okay. Well, you can hit me on Instagram _S2989. DM preferably. Do not write underneath my pictures. I will not answer you. I'm being honest. I
agree. It's super annoying.
This guy right here.
It's super annoying. No, I don't think it's Hollywood. I don't think it's arrogance. I don't think it's any
just
of that
I don't want to talk business in the
You don't
open.
want to talk business. Sometimes we don't even know who we talking to behind these Instagrams. It could be it'd be different people. It'd be people in you that you know of that could be on a different name that might trying to figure out what's going on, what you're doing, or it could just be a straight up stranger. So I feel like business is not necessarily, I don't mind giving you information as far as like what website you need to go to, maybe the price of something, you know, but if you're gonna put an order in and you actually want to take it to the next level, you got to email me, like you got to, you know what I'm saying, like we got to be transparent.
Like on my page you can actually email me straight to my email, S2989clothing@gmail.com. That's another way you can reach me. I really don't do too much Facebook, but my Facebook is my real name, Sylvester Bennett.
So you on the
show no
king
love.
wave. He said that he on the king wave. He's saying that if Facebook ain't showing him too much love, but I'm gonna add them in my Facebook.
I kind of
I
strayed
didn't
away
add
from
them.
it a while ago,
Me
and then
too.
I just kind of stayed away from it from there.
It's just too much family
You know
on
what
there.
it is?
It's
That's what it was.
It's too personal, and I'm
Yeah.
mixy, so it's like the things
You are
I'm
mixy.
the
You
things I'm
mad
posting.
mixy.
Listen, my family don't need to be seeing that.
Yeah, you know.
Come to my Instagram.
King
and
family
get-
don't need to
and
see how
get
he be
sent.
giving it up on the weekends. We want to talk about that. We want to let him know how his parties going, all that. Because if you know King, you know how that goes. Anyway, so all right, I'm gonna post it on my Facebook. I feel the same way. I wasn't into Facebook. I didn't really give two kicks in the flying snap.
They showing
But when
you
I
love.
started on the radio thing, I started seeing the international views, the analytics. I was like, I gotta get on the Facebook.
I might have to look back at that.
You might have to look into it. I'm telling you, you
I
might
got a
have to look
whole, I
into
got a whole
it.
village in Africa
You
that
gotta,
need to
I'm
go
telling you, once
show
you get,
me some love.
Exactly, you get your views up in African international views, and all that stuff is so key in marketing. So
That's a
I'm gonna
fact.
definitely put that up there. We're gonna get into From Under King featuring Abe, and then we'll come back, and then we'll just wrap up. I want to say special shout out to Silk, Abe, King for coming through today.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
You
you
already
guys'
know.
time.
I will
Appreciate
be
the
back here again,
movement.
too.
He'll
Yeah.
be back. I have everything on mtmrecordsmusic.com/the creative page, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right.
Let's go. Hey.
I'm just trying to keep from under. Bustin' a jug, get it back, get that money, get that back. I pray the Lord gon' protect me when the devil keep me under. Bustin' a jug, get that money, get that back, yeah. Before I play, I say a prayer, then I tell my mom I love her.
You know the model nigga blow a check. Yeah, I don't wanna talk, I just wanna flex. Yeah, I don't want the plug, I just want the steps. I'm just coming for it, oh, you know the enemy. That foreign drip got me smelling like the 7 C's. Back then the town was laughing like Teddy P. Now they throw smiley faces when they message me. Heard I used to double up, squeeze 10 apiece. Fast said, bang a key, you know the numbers never lie. 4 town, 20 drinks, you know what? Never mind, stepping in my gotta be. These niggas thought I wanna be, y'all niggas never gonna be. Y'all niggas still in front of me, whoa. Right around this side of town, that crown be like, whoa. We fuck it up, we shut it down, 100 count. I just like the sound. You don't get it, we just live, They think we ballin', we just killin'.
I'm just trying to keep it under. Bustin' a jug, get it back, get that money, get that back. I pray the Lord gon' protect me when the devil keep me under. Bustin' a jug, get that money, get that back, yeah. Before I play, I say a prayer. I'm just trying to keep from under. Bustin' a jug, get it back, get that money, get that back. I pray the Lord gon' protect me when the devil keep me under. Bustin' a jug, get that money, get that back, yeah. Before I play, I say a prayer, then I tell my mom I love her.
Who the drippers, who the illest, huh? If it ain't I, they gon' feel it, huh? I got smoke for them niggas that feeling blind. Quicker pick a lift out, nigga, is you shitting us? Them niggas fucked around. Him past go, sorry, not sorry, boy, you looking like a trap soul, Rambo. It's a drill time for this bankroll, nasty like Echo, try again retro. One time for the one time, copping if he online, tell him that I'm all in, scored in, more or less a different type of focus, chosen, money is the motive, money is
I'm
the
just trying
money
to keep
is the
from under. Bustin' a jug, get it back, get that money, get that back. I pray the Lord gon' protect me when the devil keep me under. Bustin' a jug, get that money, get that back, yeah. Before I play, I say a prayer, then I tell my mom I love her.
Boss talk, boss talk.
Yo, we live? Am I back? All right. Shout out, we back on MTM Radio. We was just playing another song called Under in King We Trust with King featuring Abe.
Download right now, please.
Another song started, but I'm not really gonna get into that because if y'all want to see that, y'all gotta go on Crown Me King on SoundCloud. I'm not giving y'all everything away. That was Champagnes and Cigars. Boss Talk.
I'm not gonna lie. We might have to end the show with. That's my favorite.
You
joint.
like that song?
Yeah,
all right, so I'm gonna play like 30 seconds to close out.
cool.
All right, all right.
Please.
So, see
Yeah,
all right, so before we go, like I said, I'll thank you guys for coming. I want to get into
Thank you
like
for
what's
having us.
next for. No problem. What's next for S2989?
I'm working on trying to have another fashion show the week of Fashion Week. Right now I'm working on a new collection called The Rebirth. It's like I'm kind of relaunching the brand a proper way. Like I'm trying to launch my website this year.
Okay.
I'm just trying to do everything to the best of my ability right now. I feel like I started rushing, just trying to keep up with everything that was going, so I just needed to take a break. And now I'm back, and the pieces is looking good.
Hey, I saw a couple pieces. Like I said, I'm not gonna really say too much. If y'all want to know, y'all gotta go. Y'all know where to find him. I'm gonna post
check out
it.
my Instagram.
So exactly,
Boy
I'm not
is
gonna give too
talented.
much away. Yeah,
Boy
definitely.
is
I feel like there's a lot of
talented.
exclusiveness to your like designs. I feel like there's a
Thank
lot
you.
of like originality to it,
Thank
which
you,
I don't
thank
think we always find in this day and age. We always
Thank
find
you.
something that looks similar to something else, either Gucci, Versace, Louis Vuitton, one of those big, high-end labels that everybody's always wearing. So to find something that's a little bit more exclusive, that's more unique, classy, chic, I think is dope. So I'm all for that. You said that's what we can expect from you next.
Yes.
And then as far as music-wise, I heard you on a couple songs on Silk's album. I know you're not necessarily a rapper, but we
yeah.
want to know what's popping.
I mean, I'm gonna be featured on these guys' projects. I don't really. It's not the same for me no more when it comes to music. I think because I'm kind of in the lane of what I wanted to
What
do
you
my
do,
whole life.
right?
Boy got bars though.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
I
like
be
it's like
hearing him. I be
it's like
hearing him.
I try to keep it as more or less as like a special skill. Like I don't want it to be the main skill anymore. I want that to be
Right.
like, oh, you don't like this? You don't like the clothing? All right, cool, boom. Or you don't understand the clothing? Well, I got music to go with it as well. So now it's no reason for you, there's no reason for you not to approach my stuff with an open mind.
Right, yeah, that's cool. I think that's pretty dope. If you're creating basically another lane that if you're not necessarily into my clothes, then maybe you might be into my music.
Yeah.
If you're not into my music, then you might be into my sense of business or my expertise on fashion. So I
Right.
feel like you could contribute in any type of way. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for coming. We're going to wrap up today's show. I'm going to play one last song off of In King We Trust. If you would like the album, I will have the SoundCloud link on mtmrecordsmusic.com.
Right.
I will also have on mtmrecordsmusic.com on the creators page, I will have the full interview up. I'll also have you guys SoundCloud information, your Gotta Be Sneakers. If you want to get sneakers, you said one more time, tell us where we got to find you, how much people we got to follow to get your
You
sneakers.
gotta follow everybody on the table right now.
So that's Abe. What's your Instagram name?
ABTR3S.
All right, and that's Silk.
__ S2989. That's it.
Okay, and then King.
A brand new king.
A brand new King. So if you want to get Gotta Be Sneakers, you got to follow Abe. You got to follow Silk. You got to follow King on all their social media handles. And
That's
then you
right.
got to email. What's
Hey.
the email?
Abraham Valadares info@gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Okay, cool. And if you want to get anything from S2989, you got to email.
S2989 clothing@gmail.
Okay, and if you would like to download In King We Trust, like I told you, Crown Me King on SoundCloud.
Or if you want to do features,
If you want to do features,
you need songwriting.
My son got it all.
that. You need the whole package deal. Hit me up at Kingsley Obongwa, KINGSLEY, ABONGWA.
There you
At
go.
gmail.com.
At
That's right.
gmail.com. We have everything there live.
What is it called? What is it called when you like build up the artist? What is it called?
Artist development.
Yeah, we
Artist
for
development?
small fee we do
Yeah.
artist development.
Yeah.
Yo,
Artist development.
thank
Do it
you.
all.
I'm happy that y'all talked about that. I feel like I've been getting into that a little bit, in which I didn't really know. You know when you're doing something, you don't realize what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I kind of got into. I have people every week, emailing me like, yo, listen to this song, listen to this album, listen. And I'm like, okay, I got a 9 to 5. So I'm like, all right, I be doing a lot of this stuff on my 9 to 5 time. So I'm like, okay, that's
Hit
cool.
me
But
up.
it is not free for me to listen to your music
Yeah.
throughout my 9 to 5 and tell you, like, listen, I like your flow, I don't like your delivery, I like the beat, I don't like the vocabulary, I don't like the language. Like, it's a lot. So I started to create like figure out a service that I could do, because I don't want to just ignore these people and act like I'm too good for you to get to me, or I don't really care about what you're talking about. Like, I do care about what you're talking about. I just, I need to create a proper service to cater to you. So maybe we could talk about some artist development off air, like, what y'all talking about. Because like I said, I feel like I be getting in that, because a lot
Nah,
of
it
people
be like that.
every week
Yeah.
of people like, yo, play my song on the radio, or critique my song, and I'm just like, I don't got the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of stuff going on, so
Yeah.
I could create a service, create
Yeah.
a time
That's what that
to do
sounds
some
like.
artists. So that's what y'all getting into.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that sound pretty good now, after
Uh-huh.
they came to the boot camp.
Yeah.
No, this is serious.
Nah,
This is
that's
serious.
serious.
That's real
Serious.
talk.
I wouldn't
That's definitely real
I wouldn't dare put out their names, but
Right.
You know,
Growth.
everybody know who they are.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm out here to help. Like I said before, you know what I mean? We come together.
Don't be shy. I mean, I went through the artist development through these guys too. You
Yeah.
know, I
Some
had to
words
tighten
and
up. I had to
resumes,
tighten up.
mhm.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Now
That
you
shows
can't
you don't
keep
got no
up.
yes
Yeah,
men around
man.
you. That means that if your stuff doesn't sound as good as the way you might think it sounds, there's people around you to be like, yo, straight up, I know you got more potential than what you
That's
are. I
a
feel like
fact.
that's what artist development comes around. I don't know if a lot of people like that because they're scared of criticism. They used to everybody in the hood like, yo, you good, you good, you good. Like,
Yep.
yo, I like you and all, but that doesn't mean your music is popping. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, same thing with clothes or with other. If you have a business, like, just because I like you as a person doesn't mean that what you're doing is
Yeah.
necessarily. I like it, what you're doing.
You know what
Like,
I
it's
mean?
not my taste.
You
and
can't
fashion.
get high and then just think you're just gonna create something and it's supposed to be dope.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so I appreciate that. Everything for anyone who missed out. I know I got some people tuning in right now. Y'all dumb late, but whatever. I'll be late too, so it's all good in the hood.
Make sure you go get that mixtape. though.
Get my son
King We
mixtape on
Trust.
King We Trust on SoundCloud. Crown Me King. I'm gonna have it on MTM's
That's right.
recordsmusic.com
That's
on
right.
the creators page. Shout out to Abe. Shout
That's
out to
right.
Sil. Gotta be the sneakers.
That's right.
S2989.
That's right.
All
Yes.
links will be everywhere on MTMrecordsmusic.com, and it'll be on AO Sash Instagram page. So shout out to y'all for coming through, and I'm gonna
Thank you,
end-
thank you.
No
Thank
problem. I'm gonna end this episode with one of the last songs that I played on in King We
Hold on.
Trust called Realest Ever.
Shout out to the whole in crowd, everybody who's involved. Y'all know who y'all are.
Yes.
Shouts to y'all. And you know, Uptown, we trying to do this for us, yo.
Champagne and
All right.
Trying to
So
do this for y'all.
I was
Unless you
going
wanted to play
play
Realest
I was
Ever.
gonna play Realest Ever by King, but he came over here and bullied me and told me that he wanted to play a Champagne
No,
and
no,
Cigar.
but, I mean,
That's
that's-
no.
That's
That's
Abe
him
track.
That's
and
my-
Abe's favorite
you
song.
said that's his
So
favorite
we're gonna
track.
get
My
into that
favorite
now. I'm
track.
not gonna play a lot, only about 30-45 seconds, because I want y'all to download it on Crown Me King on SoundCloud.
That's right.
Yeah.
All
And
right, so that's
artists,
Champagne and
don't hit me
Cigars.
for no features. You can hit these guys up for features.
Yeah,
I only do features with
I
them.
need
That's
all
why
that.
we're
I need
getting
all
into
that.
this. So Champagne and Cigars, Boss Talk by King.
Let's go.
That floss talk, boss talk, floss talk, boss talk. Champagne and cigars, bad bitch feeding me grapes. Champagne and cigars, boss talk, making sure my niggas.